Hey everyone! So I haven't made a video in about 3 weeks now, and so I figured it's about time I get back on here. I kind of feel a little weird about making these, and I'm not sure, I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's kind of strange to like talk to yourself and whatever. But I have been talking to a few of you guys on my Instagram, and so I felt like, I have a little bit of encouragement to continue doing this. And ultimately, yeah, I want to raise some awareness for spinal fluid leaks, linking with people who have POTS or people who have EDS. Because seriously, guys, I have to tell you, I am doing so awesome right now. I literally don't even believe it. I have had my third blood patch for my spinal fluid leak. Let me look at the calendar here. It was on December 17th, and today is January 13th, so just about exactly 4 weeks later, and I have no headaches. Zero. My pain level has been at a zero for about a week and a half now. I've now stopped taking Diamox, which, to give you a little explanation here. So my third blood patch, I ended up having high pressure afterwards, which is a really good sign actually, because that means that they did go ahead and seal all of my tear in my dura. So everything was sealed, which means now all of a sudden my spinal fluid pressure was too high, which left me with an insanely bad headache. So as soon as I got the patch done, like, I remember as they were bringing me from the operating room to the recovery area, I was in tears. I was bawling. It hurt so bad. And they brought me into the recovery area, and you're typically supposed to lie flat after a blood patch for like 3-4 hours, and then usually they'll like discharge you, and then they tell you like go home, but just like then stay flat for at least 3 to 4 days. And like, I mean, everybody I talk to says the longer the better. So like if you can stay flat for like 2 weeks, you're more likely to actually heal. So for me though, I went immediately into high pressure and it hurt so bad. So we actually had me sit back up a little bit. And as soon as I did that, within like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, that pain started to come down. So I laid just at like a 45-degree angle for about an hour, and then I came home, and then I was able to kind of lay down, and I was kind of like, I don't know, like laying down and then sitting up and laying down and sitting up, trying to figure out what felt better. And I was just listening to my body, and whatever felt best, that's what I would do for that period of time. And because of this, I was also started on Diamox, and Diamox is supposed to help reduce that fluid, I guess. I'm not so sure. It's typically for people who are like hiking like way up in the mountains at the altitude. But I've been on that now for about the 4 weeks. It's now been like 4 or 5 days since I've stopped taking it. I was originally on 2 pills a day, and then I would switch to 1 pill a day, and then I would kind of notice like, oh, like in the evenings I started to feel bad again. So I would take that second one. Then I kind of was okay for consistent with only 1 pill. Now I haven't taken it in like 5 days now, and I feel awesome. It is so crazy. I don't have any brain fog anymore. I literally don't feel anything going on in my head. And I think this is like the first time in my entire life that I have felt this way for more than it's been 4 or 5 days. But even before that, I was feeling significantly better. So yeah, like, I don't know about you guys, but I seriously, like, I don't know what I would be doing right now if I hadn't gotten this procedure done. So I just like, if anybody else out there stumbles upon this video and happens to ask their doctor about a spinal fluid leak, it could change your life. It just changed my life. It's seriously crazy. My doctor is Dr. Ian Carroll at Stanford University, or Stanford Hospital, I guess. And he's seriously awesome. He's so great to work with. He actually just texted me today and was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" Because I was like the first patient of his where he had found out that, you know, people with POTS maybe are actually having a spinal fluid leak. And there's a whole story. I can link to the talk that he did. There's a presentation online that I found where he's talking about my case, actually. But it was amazing, and I've met with him, and I've had 3 blood patches, and now I feel awesome. I just got back from the gym. I am now back to like regular weights. I just did a personal record of 170, not 170, just 70 pounds on the bench press, which is absolutely crazy. I remember like 45 pounds is how much the bar alone is. And I remember, I don't know how long ago this was, a year, whatever. And like 45 pounds was like so hard for me to do. And my heart rate just started racing, and I like literally just felt like I was gonna faint immediately. Now I can do that without a problem. I was on the bike for about 15 minutes. I did a bunch of other arm exercises, shoulder press, shoulder flies. Everything is sitting, obviously. And not to say I don't have any symptoms anymore. I do have some. If I stand up for too long, I do get the lightheaded feeling. I've had some ringing in my ears kind of once in a while, but it seems to go away quickly now. I have had a few like dizziness episodes when I was like standing in line or I was doing the dishes for too long. But seriously, overall, like my day-to-day life now is basically back to normal, or like what normal should be, which I'd never really experienced before. So anyway, big long explanation, but my point is, if anybody else is, you know, struggling with those headaches that I was dealing with, seriously, I hope that you guys find this, and I hope that you ask your doctors about a spinal fluid leak. And I just want other people to feel the way I do, because it is so crazy that I, for the first time in my life, feel like this. And I know that you guys are doing the same thing, like seeing doctor after doctor and doctor, and like, oh, you're diagnosed with POTS, and you're diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos, and, you know, oh, I've got some heart problems, like a heart valve prolapse, and I've got a bunch of stomach issues, and I've got these headaches going on, and they're giving me, you know, a bunch of medications, and I have Botox in my head, and seeing a cardiologist, and you're getting heart monitors, and you're getting, you know, worked up like crazy. I've been through it. I dealt with all of it. And I'm just wanting to give hope to somebody out there. Like, maybe you don't have the same situation as me and it's not a spinal fluid leak. But it's just like, I want to give some hope to somebody out there who, it's hard and it's frustrating and you can get depressed and absolutely could never dream of like having a, you know, fit lifestyle. And I'm living proof that it is possible, and I'm getting back there. And I mean, I'm nowhere near where I want to be yet, but I can finally see that it's possible, and I'm getting better, and I'm going to keep fighting through every symptom that I have. So anyway, tell me what you guys are dealing with, and hopefully we can all be here to support each other. Keep fighting, guys!